Hey, what's up guys? In today's video, we'll look at some of the players who are on my watch list for Game Week 10. This is the FPL Lounge, your pit stop for Fantasy Premier League. And if you have not subscribed to the channel yet, then hit that subscribe button. It's absolutely free for you, but it's a huge motivation for me to make better content for you guys. Let's begin with the defenders. Usually I have two defenders on the list, but this week there's only one that has caught my eye, and that is Joao Cancelo. Now Manchester City players would be on most people's watch list this week, and rightfully so. They have some of the best upcoming fixtures, and we'll get to that in a while. Let's first look at some of Cancelo's stats this season. He has scored a total of 25 points, and that includes 2 clean sheets and an assist. He averages 3 key passes per game, which is the highest among defenders and the third highest overall. He has created 15 chances in the league, which is again the highest among defenders. Manchester City face Burnley and Fulham at home in their next 2 games, and these 2 teams have scored the lowest and the 4th lowest number of goals in the league this season. Burnley also have the lowest shots on target so far this season. Now the biggest risk however with Cancelo is that Benjamin Mendy is back fit, and City considered twice in game week 9. So it's quite likely that Pep Guardiola might look to rotate his defense a bit, and the left back position particularly has a lot of contenders. There's Cancelo, there's Mendy, and then there's Zinchenko all fighting for a spot. And I would really like to know if Pep prefers Cancelo over a fully fit Benjamin Mendy. Now let's look at the midfielders, and first is an obvious one, Kevin De Bruyne. De Bruyne this season has scored a total of 29 points, which includes a goal and 3 assists. He averages 2.1 shots per game and 3.4 key passes per game, which is the highest among all players. He has also created the second most chances this season, just behind Bruno Fernandes. Now Manchester City have not been impressive in attack this season. They have scored only 4 goals in their last 5 games. But they've had the third most shots among all teams this season. The only thing is that they haven't been able to convert them into a lot of goals so far. But then they have the fixtures to turn that around, starting with Burnley at home in game week 10, followed by Fulham at home and Manchester United away. And they also have West Brom and Newcastle at home in their upcoming game weeks. So if you're looking to invest in Kevin De Bruyne, then this is the ideal time to do so. The second midfielder on the list is Diogo Jota. He's the most transferred in player for game week 10 as of now, with more than 3 lakh managers having already bought him. He has scored 4 goals so far this season for a total of 37 points. 6 goals in the last 5 games for Liverpool in all competitions, and there is simply no stopping this man right now. Upcoming fixtures for Liverpool include Brighton, Wolves and Fulham. So the fixtures are quite good as well. The problem with Jota is that is he a nailed on starter? The way he is performing right now, arguably yes, but for how long? It would be interesting to find out, but right now I think he's worth a punt. Let's look at the forwards now, and first one is Timo Werner. He has scored 4 goals and provided 3 assists this season for a total of 48 points. Out of his 37 points have come in the last 5 games. And speaking of form, he has scored 5 goals in the last 5 games for Chelsea in all competitions. He averages 1.9 shots per game and the expected goals is 3.9. Now Chelsea have a tough fixture in game week 10 against Spurs, but the way Chelsea are performing right now, there should be goals in that game. And then following that they have fixtures against Leeds, Everton, Wolves and West Ham. Not bad at all. And Chelsea have been scoring goals. They have scored the most number of goals this season. So Werner could be a great option in the long term. The last player on the list is Jamie Vardy. He has scored 8 goals this season and provided 2 assists for a total of 61 points, which is the third highest among forwards. He averages 2 shots per game and expected goals is 8.04. He was one of the most transferred in players in game week 9, but he disappointed. And yet he is one of the most transferred in players for game week 10 as well. And the reason for that is his upcoming fixtures, which include Fulham, Sheffield and Brighton. And speaking of his game week 10 opponents Fulham, they have conceded the most number of goals this season and ranked 10th for most shots conceded per game. So this might be a great opportunity for Vardy to get some goals. Alright, so that's it for today. If you liked the video then please show your support by pressing the like button and sharing the video with your friends. Thank you for watching.